Hey creatives, this is Koko Sensei. So I got a question from my student Charlie, and she says, I find proportion hard because it is difficult to keep everything in a good size while drawing. Yes, I hear you. I really do think the body proportion is one of the most difficult parts of the drawing. So I would try to explain what you can do better with it. Let's get in. So what I want to say first is that, and Charlie and maybe you watching this video, it is completely normal that it takes a really long time to fix because your eyes are not really used to it. So the more you draw, I promise your eyes and your hands will learn how to draw the body proportions. So until you get to the level, you really have to do the drawing, one drawing at a time. Once you draw the arm, you have to check the length and the size compared to the body and then fix it. So draw, check, fix, draw, check, fix, and that's unavoidable. I think you have to do that, and then use the photos or model, meaning don't just guess. If you're guessing just drawing the body, it's not going to get it right. Always find a reference. Photos, if you don't have a photos, like for instance, I'm using Clip Studio, and here, Clip Studio has this function of using the 3D models. When I draw in the poses, sometimes I refer to the pose because even I find it very difficult to draw the proportions. So find the 3D models or find a picture, please, and have your friends or family be a model for you. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you there are two sectors that you have to be careful with when you're drawing the body proportions. The one is the length and the other one is the size. And in this video, I am going to explain to you about the length. So here's a worksheet that I made. If you are in my school, you can download. So this is a good body and these are not. And let me explain why these are not good. Okay? So here you go. Ta-da! The first one, the arm length. When you're drawing the body, make sure that the arm length is correct. And how do you know the arm length is correct? If you can see that, here is the arm. And usually, if you're drawing the grown-up's body, the arm is finishing. The length is about the half size of the thigh, right here. If you're drawing a kid, the arm is going to be shorter, so the location will be a little bit different. But I'm talking about the grown-ups. So the arm is going to be about this length. And if you look at this one here, you can see the arm is a little bit too short. So even if everything else might look fine, if the arm is too short, suddenly this body looks so off. So make sure always the arm has a good length. It can be, in my opinion, it's okay to make a little bit longer than shorter. If it's shorter, it just looks really off. If it's long, I think it's okay. So arm length is important. The next one is leg length. So let's see this one. So yeah, this one is, the arm is great, but you can see that the legs are too short compared to his whole body. And how do you know the legs are too short? Is that first one, you can see from just by looking, you can see immediately that the legs are too short. Or what you can do is you can count by the head size. How many heads can fit into his body first? So I'm just going to draw the circles. It's his face, the head size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7.5 or so. And you can see that his legs is starting from the head 5, 6, 7. When you're drawing the anime figures, you want to give a nice long legs, right? Usually if the body figure is 7 or over, you have to make sure that the leg starts about here, number 4. So therefore, you have to bring this hip up right here and then let the legs longer. I recommend you to always check the length, the arm length, and the leg length. And then you want to count how many heads can fit into his body, and if the leg is starting from the half of his body. So that was my advice for the length, and I'm going to make the video for the size, the body proportion part 2. So I hope this video was useful. If you have any comments or questions, struggles, write in the comments. If you are in my school, write in the form. I always check. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, mata ne. Bye!